Hi, good morning everyone. This is Batsheva at Aharon Coffee, and I have a guest today for my second ever coffee and talk video blog. Today my brewed coffee wasn't ready, and I was running late, so I'm having a very uncharacteristic iced drink, but it's really popular here. It's our iced nitro cold brew. It's delicious. Cheers. David
Cheers.
already had coffee.
I had coffee at home, but I'm going to have some more when it's ready.
It's ready. It's going to be ready. Actually, it's ready now. Of course, it's ready right when we start. So, cheers. David, can you introduce yourself and tell them a little about yourself while I get us coffee?
Sure.
Awesome.
My name is David Weisberg, and once upon a time, for many years, I was a screenwriter here in Hollywood, and now I am happily retired and living on a schedule that makes it possible for me to be here at 5:30 in the morning and have a cup of coffee with Batsheva. I'm a big fan of Aharon coffee. I think that he is a genius roaster, and anybody who really enjoys coffee, I think, knows that roasting, thank you, is the key to the whole thing, because anybody can order bean from anywhere, raw bean, and it's going all over the world now, but the people who can roast it in a way that brings out the magic inside are the people who really are able to give you a good cup of coffee, which is personally important to me.
Read this just has to read.
Even though that looks backwards on the screen.
Look at this in the mirror, and all will be revealed.
Sort of like Leonardo's notebooks, all scribbled backwards. Cheers. Thank you.
Be careful.
Okay.
Very hot. Wait a second.
Wow.
We brewed AM. I brewed AM in honor of David, because if I wasn't filming on my phone, I could show you in my contacts he's listed as David Double Cup AM. Because I didn't know your last name originally, but he always ordered a large AM house
blend, and I take it in a double cup
because I wanted a sleeve. Did you also get a sleeve?
Probably because the coffee's very hot, and I walk, and I don't want to burn the fingers.
David originally invited us into his beautiful home to film, and we did film a segment in his home, and I discovered I have zero editing skills. So
you can take a class, as if you weren't busy enough.
Exactly. In all my free time, I can take a class or watch a YouTube video. Speaking of YouTube, if you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel and like the video, please. Okay, so catch me up. I missed everything what you said.
I just talked about sort of the genius of the whole operation is that Aharon is a master roaster.
Totally.
And it's the whole deal with coffee. If you get a bad roast, the coffee's going to be bad. If you get a great roast, you know, you're really going to be able to enjoy the differences in the beans that come from all over the world.
Did you, before you met Aharon, did you know about roasting, like the importance of roasting?
Well, not as much, but we had this great conversation about how he got into this, you know, after his foray into hot sauce.
Oh my God, hot sauce!
Hot sauce?
Yeah, we almost did a side business where he made hot sauce. He told you about that?
Of course.
Tell nobody about that. Our whole house, we couldn't breathe. We were just coughing from all the chilies. So it was...
Somebody is waving at us. Is this your guy?
Yeah, that's Jermaine.
Go ahead. Can he get in?
Yeah, he has it.
Okay. So, yeah, and then Aharon first thought that the grind was the key, and he spent all this money on grinders and was trying to get a proper grind for the coffee, and as he ultimately realized it's about the roast, so he found this seminar in Panama. And he flew down there. Before he left, he kind of sent out this blast email saying, hey, I'm getting in at such and such a time. and I have a rental car, and I'm going to be driving the 6 hours to the plantation where this thing is going to happen. And if anybody wants or needs a ride, I'd be happy for the company. And the response he got was from the roast master who was giving the seminar. And so he met him, I guess, initially in Panama City or something.
His first cup of geisha.
And he had tasted a cup of geisha, which blew his mind and changed his life. And he created this relationship with the roast master, who took him kind of under his wing. And lo and behold, it was the beginning of his journey into becoming a roast master, which is the whole thing. It's the whole thing. There are very few people probably in the world who do it right, and Aharon is one of them.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's why we have a business.
Did you tell people what you used to do
Back in the day, I used to be a screenwriter, but...
So David I feel like we need to hire him to be our autobiographer, or our biographer.
Unfortunately...
He remembered every detail.
Unfortunately,
That's it, you're not for hire
That's
anymore.
it. It's all over.
But one of my favorite Nick Cage movies, The Rock, David wrote, so...
Yes, back in the day.
Go watch it.
But it's a long time ago now.
Exciting adventure about Aharon going to know, but you remember every detail. You have an amazing mind for detail. I didn't even remember about the hot sauce.
Yeah, well, look, I have a deep appreciation for anybody who's good at anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, if somebody's an amazing housekeeper, that's the person I want to know. If somebody's an amazing filmmaker, an amazing chemist, chef,
roaster,
anything, because all of these.
I like those people too, and even in life, someone who's an amazing mother or friend.
Yes,
I'm inspired by those people, and I want to learn from them.
I'm always inspired by people who are masters at their craft, no matter what the craft is. I see no difference. I just love the virtuosity. So coffee is a big part of my life. I love it. I'm so much happier now that I know you guys and I can come here and get my fixins. Although I do prepare my coffee at home.
Yeah, so tell our audience, one, hi, but more people will watch. I'm going to wait for that person.
Hi.
This is going to be up all day, and it's going to be up on the YouTube channel.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. So tell the folks at home, how do you brew? How do you like to brew Aharon coffee?
Well, so I drink espresso mostly.
You have a beautiful espresso machine.
And
Is it one of those lever ones?
Yes,
yeah.
It's a Pavoni, and I use that because I live in an apartment building, and I usually have my coffee about 3 o'clock in the morning, and all of the motorized, pump-driven machines make a lot of noise. They grind. They're very, very loud. So yeah, I have my little grinder, and of course I have to grind the night before because grinding is loud.
So Aharon woke up all of our kids from birth with a frickin' grinder. Now they can't hear it. They will sleep.
They sleep right through it.
Yeah, I used to get really upset about that with our firstborn.
The trick with a Pavoni is that it just has to get really, really hot. And so
how long does that take?
It takes about 10 minutes.
Why don't you just leave it on?
Because I'm a fire freak.
We've been on our espresso machine all week.
I'm a fire freak. I'm just worried about it, and it is a Pavoni is like it's like pressurized capsule.
Okay.
So I do worry that something will go wrong. It gets hot, and then I have my coffee ground, pre-ground, and I pull a fake shot through the used grounds from yesterday, which helps get the head hot, and then I load it with my fresh load of beautiful Aharon coffee. I'm drinking the very, very special Yuga Chefe right now, and I pull the shot, and it just brings out all of the magical essence. It's so much more flavorful than drip coffee. because it's so
Richer,
It's
because there's no paper
rich.
filter, and there's a lot of
Intensity.
journey, espresso shot.
Yeah, it's just it's a delight at 3 o'clock in the morning. Come over anytime. I'm ruined. I'm
Such a good
ruined.
host. But you also have drip. You also have our
I also have the OXO drip machine, and I make a pot and stick it in the fridge and just sip on it for days as a supplement. Because after I have my espresso early in the morning, I don't have. That's it. I don't need another jolt.
When you get a cappuccino or a hot chocolate, I know all of his
Hot chocolate is my jam in the winter in LA.
If anyone lives actually here in LA and you get a hot chocolate here, we make the hot chocolate, we make the chocolate from scratch. So
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
you can't buy that online. Online, the beans. So I'm going to show them the Ethiopian beans actually.
Oh, sure.
Since we have three, yours is like.
Mine are the tiny ones. Mine is sold out because I bought it all.
So the one that's the Yirgacheffe region, which was dry natural. I think David got literally the last 2 bags, and we might have taken the last bag home.
I call it the dry sticky.
Sticky Winky. It's high, and it's really sweet. This one, it's backwards. It says Ethiopia Dry Natural. So this is another dry natural wash. This is going to be probably the next in line.
Yeah.
It's sweet. When it's dry natural, that means it's dried, washed, which is a weird word, but it means that the beans are dried within the husk. So the sweetness of the cherry, which they look like little cherries and coffee beans when they grow on trees, that sweetness of the little shell infuses the coffee bean, and you even taste it after the roast, especially if Aharon roasts it with like care. So the coffee itself will have these different strawberry and papaya and fruity notes, which is
Chocolatey.
and then chocolate. Well, the espresso brings out the yummy chocolate. And then this is our new Ethiopia. You have to be able to put this in the mirror and read this backwards. And this is our Rainforest Alliance certified beans that they're washed. They're really exquisite. This one's like phenomenal. It's not as berry fruity, but it has a lot of citrus fruit notes, and it's very complex and also full-bodied and super special. We've been vibing on the new Ethiopia both as drip and as espresso. So,
but you have so many choices, and each one has its own flavor profile. They're very specific. It's very luxurious. The most luxurious is the geisha. The geisha. I don't know the story of the geisha,
biodynamic.
but it is.
It's a great story. If you ever chance, we'll share it. So,
Yeah, super earthy and delicious. Of course, it's super expensive, but
it's worth it for a splurge. It's special.
it's worth it for a splurge.
It's
Exactly
like the
right.
most special, and all geisha tends to be more expensive because it's hard to cultivate and it's considered the pinnacle of coffee. But this geisha is very unique. It's grown in Mexico with biodynamic farming methods. So
I don't even know what that means.
So it's really cool. It's based on the cycles of the moon. The person who came up with the biodynamic philosophy, he's the one who, I'm not going to get this wrong, this German guy, I think in the 20s or maybe the 1800s, he came up with the Waldorf school method or the Montessori or one of those. He just was a philosopher. And he just thought about the cycles of the moon, and if you plant during the moon's waxing cycle, you get a different result than the waning cycle because the moon affects everything. And
It's always the Germans.
it's so cool, and there's a holistic way of working which the biodynamic takes into account. So if you have a farm, you're using the animals, you take some of the horn and you plant it in the
Holy cow.
yeah, it's really interesting. I wish we could have Gibran, who's our Mexican farmer and educator,
You should do one of these.
Yeah, he should do that. Maybe we can do a split screen and interview him. He's hard to understand because he has a thick accent, but he's a pretty unbelievable guy. And he's training all the other Mexican farmers that he can reach about just good practices, farming. He just
Yeah.
cares a lot. He's an amazing guy. And so
Stop
the game-
growing cocaine. Start growing coffee.
Coffee, and gets you just as energized with life.
A better drug.
Better drug. Much better drug. Okay, so I think we can wrap it up.
Beautiful.
I want to just remind everybody watching to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're really excited. We're launching it. We did a few videos like years ago and then we forgot about it. So now we're launching a new YouTube effort, and Aharon is putting up videos where he's going to show you guys how tricks about brewing and like insights about coffee. And as David said, my husband Aharon, he's one of those special people that he just has a gift when it comes to his craft, which is roasting coffee and working with coffee. And I hope that all of you are going to have a chance to experience the result of those gifts. It's very special.
I agree.
Thank you, David, for waking up at 3 a.m. and coming to meet me at 5:30 a.m. I like to show everyone how beautifully not bright it is outside.
Still dark.
Still dark, but we'll get light soon, so come live with us.
All right. Have fun out there.
All right. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.
Coffee and talk. Catch up with you next week. David, there's Jermaine in the background.
Nice. Okay.
Doing
Oh, we're gonna cheers and adios.
20-second, like.
Oh,
Yeah,
a sign off.
Thing like that, yeah. That's what I know.
We could sing.